Good morning, YouTube. This is JJ714 coming at you. And I would like to say first, Happy New Year's to everyone. And this session of videos I will be dedicating to my cousins. They came to visit with us during the time that my father passed away, which is their uncle. And we haven't really seen each other in a long time since we were really little kids. So it was really wonderful. They drove from Boston and we got to spend some time together. And so they're really interested in the hair care and how I've been doing my hair, my daughter's hair. And so the least I could do is to just, do these few sessions of videos to explain to them step by step what I do to my hair. So hello Yvette and Linnell, this is for you as well as EJ. I know you watch my videos, but your baby boy, you're probably growing out his hair, so you could probably use some of these practices with his hair. But I just want to start off before I get started. I did get some more oils that I ordered from Vitacost. I like them because they're pretty reasonable. Their prices are reasonable, and shipping, if you purchase $49, it's free. But not only that, for instance, they have a promo sale today that if you go on their site, you'll see that you can get 13% off your order, which I actually placed another small order today because there were a couple things that I wanted to get. But one of my oils that I use, and I use this oil exclusively for my daughter's hair, I will mix it with coconut oil, is castor oil. And you can get this size for like $8 or $9 on their site, and this is a 32 ounce. So I really like this, and this is not glass, it's a bottle, but I've used at least a couple of these in the last 2 years, and I haven't had any problems with them being in this container. And I always say that if a person has a problem with purchasing something because it's in a plastic container, you can always purchase your own glass container, buy it, and then pour the ingredient into your container. Another oil, I used to use this for a moment and I decided to come back to it, is safflower oil. I really like the way that it did in my hair, and I also use it in my daughter's hair from time to time. And these are considered, the oils that I'm showing you first are considered what you call carrier oils. And I'll explain a little bit about that in a minute. I also got the sweet almond. This one is in a plastic container also, and it's only 8 ounces, but I will be purchasing some more because I like to use sweet almond, and I also have to pick up some avocado oil, which I don't have this time. And I have some grapeseed. And with me having fine hair, I really like using lighter oils, not only for myself but for my daughter too. But the lighter oils tend to work better, where castor oil is a little bit heavy, but I tend to mix it with some of the other carrier oils before I apply it to my hair, my daughter's hair. Now I picked up some essential oil. Well, this is lavender. I love lavender, and this is a Vitacost brand. It was for this 4 fluid ounces. It was like $15.99. And then I picked up some peppermint because I love peppermint oil. So my pre-poo, what I'm going to start off with today, and the purpose of a pre-poo is basically you do this before you shampoo. Now everybody's different. You can use oils, you can use conditioner, you can use, I have Shi-Naturals pre-buttercream that I also use, pre-poo cream, which is like it's a shea butter mixture. I'm not going to use that today, but probably when I wash my hair, maybe Sunday or Monday, Today is actually Thursday, so maybe when I wash my hair on Sunday, I will, after church, I'll use that as a pre-poo. But when I do, I might come back on and show you how I use that. But the method is basically all the same. So what I will be doing with my hair first, and what I always do, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty on my Shi-Naturals Growth Elixir. Because this is a little bit heavier, this is a heavier one, I'm going to be purchasing the lighter one, but I did not want to get rid of it. So what I do is I use this as part of my pre-poo method. What you always want to do is, regardless of how long or short your hair is, because when my hair was very, very short, I would still section my hair. Now there are times, because my hair is still at a certain length, that I will just go ahead and, if I'm in a rush, I will go ahead and try to just wash my hair like I used to. But you have to really be careful with that, and it's best to work with your hair in sections, because especially when you're natural, your hair will tangle. So if you section it, it works a lot easier, and believe it or not, you can shampoo your hair, you can do all that in sections. And I do my daughter's hair when I do her hair in sections, because she has a lot of hair and I don't like tangles. So one of the first things I start with is I use my Shi-Naturals Growth Elixir, and as I said, this is a heavy formula. Then what I'm going to do is follow up with, now this mixture is a mixture of, I told you a while back I had used all the herbs that I had. I mixed it in my crock pot, and I cooked it for like 7 or 8 hours. I used all the herbs that I have, plus I used coconut oil and I used castor oil, and I cooked it in my crock pot like low for 7 or 8 hours. I keep this in the refrigerator. This is the original oil, and normally I have been using this, but I'm not for sure, since I should have probably put this back in the refrigerator after I open it, and I'm not going to use this. I'm going to just pour it out. But what I did was I put 2 ounces of regular carrier oil, which I'm sorry, I'm trying to think, what did I use? I used some castor oil, and I also used some, actually, I'm sorry, let me get the oil that I use. This is a mixture of oils, and I know it's in a jojoba oil container. But what I do, and I use this oil exclusively on my daughter's hair, I combine coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil. I use a little of my, I can't remember, I'm about out of it, but I had a few drops of that left, and I used it in here. And then basically this is a blend, and I put a little tea tree and a little rosemary in here just to, maintain the oil. So what I did is I put about 2 ounces of that, which is about here, and I also added about 20 drops of peppermint oil, essential oils, and I used about a teaspoonful of lavender oil. The essential oils are very, very strong, so you have to mix the essential oils when you use them with a carrier oil. And the carrier oils are anything like castor oil, almond oils, the sapphire, the grapeseed, jojoba oil. And you need to research for yourself as far as how much you want to use. People mix their oils for hair growth, and that's the reason that I use oils. But also, if you look at women, especially in India, I'm not sure about the Chinese women, but I know women from India, that they use a lot of oils to oil their hair, to keep their hair clean during their routine, and to maintain their long, beautiful locks. So in my regimen, I have been using oils. I do like to use herbs too. So what my goal is between the Shi-Natural products, which are my primary products, and I use this growth elixir, and I use herbs and oils, and that includes essential and carrier oils, and that's basically what my hair routine involves. But experiment with what works for you. And what I'm going to do is get started. Now, my cousin Linnell is relaxed, and my cousin Yvette is natural. So when you're doing your pre-poo, it does not matter if you're natural or relaxed or tax-lax. You can pre-poo. The thing is that, and I'll talk about that later, is the sealing process. And I always recommend books, because books are great for reading and getting information. There are well, actually, there are about 3 good books, but the books that I really like the most is for naturals. I go with Shakura's Grow It. It's exceptional, and that's what I basically have been using for my hair, my daughter's hair lately. And the one for people with relaxed hair or maybe text-lax hair would be Kathy Hauser's The Ultimate Growth, Ultimate Black Hair Care Growth 2, I believe. I might not be saying it correctly, but I'll try to make sure I show you that when I come back. And again, the benefit is for my cousins, but for anybody that's new on their hair journey, whether you're natural, relaxed, or text-lax. So what I do first is I take, and my hair was pressed, so it lasted for almost about a week. As you see, it's still pretty straight, and I haven't been doing anything to it basically, but just putting it back in a bun. And I just want you to notice too that I still have challenges with my edges, but they are growing back in, and the key is just being consistent. So what I do is I just take my growth elixir and I go through my scalp with it, and I pay attention to my ends. And then what I will do is I'm going to just massage this into my scalp, and I normally try to massage about 2 or 3 minutes, or you know, depending on how much time I got. And I got time today, so I just try to massage, and I have to be wary of what time that I have to on my iPad. And yes, I found my keyboard, so I'm using that to hold my iPad in, because before I was trying to do everything with one hand and it just was not working well for me. So you just make sure you massage in well. Get it all in. And I'm going to put some right here in between, in between my scalp as well, on that line that I have. And I just massage. So it's been about a minute, which I think is good, because I massage before, and then when I get ready to wash my hair, I make sure I massage. So now I'm going to take my herbal oil mix, and I'm going to just put it through my hair. Now what I did was I did warm this, and I would recommend boiling hot water, to boil some water, make sure it just gets really hot, and put it in a bowl or something, and then put your mix in instead of popping it in the microwave. Now this is a little messy. So, and what you want to do is you want to rub it down, 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 making sure that you pay close attention to your edges. I know probably some of you want to know, does it smell? Well, with herbs, it's if you're not used to or accustomed to herbs, it can be a little strong initially, but the beauty of it is that it's all natural, and once you get used to it, it's not that bad. I just look at it as, you know, giving my hair a treat. I wash my hair at least, my goal now is to wash it once every, when I say wash, I mean shampoo once every 2 weeks, and then I'll be co-washing at least a couple times a week, maybe 3 times a week, depending on, because I'm getting ready to start back in the gym again too. So, okay, so now that I got it done, and I'm gonna put some right on my ends because I want to make sure my ends get really, and it is a little messy. So at this point, I'll do one or two things. I can either put my hair in to plait it or twist it, but because it's a little more runny or wet, and as you can see, my hands are really oily, I am just going to elect to put it up. So now what I'm going to do, since this is at 16 minutes and 57 seconds, I'm going to stop this video and finish up doing the rest of my hair. And when I finish doing my hair, what I'm going to do is put a plastic bag on it, and also probably put a cap over my head just to give that extra moisture. And I'm going to keep it on for about 2 hours, and then I will do my shampoo, and I will do my deep condition. And well, actually I'm gonna have to hold off on my deep condition until maybe tonight, and I might sleep in it overnight because I'm actually going to henna my hair. So probably when I come back, I will either be doing my henna, show you how I do that, or I'll just come back and for a few minutes and talk you through the next few steps and show you the products that I will be using in my hair. So with that, I will talk to you later. Peace and blessings.